Atlanta Hawks and Dallas Mavericks have agreed in principle to a deal that would send the third pick in the draft from Atlanta to Dallas for the fifth pick and a future first-round pick from Dallas to Atlanta. It's contingent on this, that the Hawks will select Luka Doncic with the third pick. They will send him to Dallas. And if Trae Young is still there at number 5, and he's expected to be, Memphis is focused on Jaren Jackson at 4. Trae Young will go from the Dallas Mavericks at 5 to the Atlanta Hawks at 3.
With the third pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Luka Doncic from Ljubljana, Slovenia. And the fifth pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Trae Young from the University of Oklahoma.
On June 21st, 2018, the careers and fates of two of the NBA's youngest and brightest stars were intertwined, possibly forever. On that night, the Atlanta Hawks drafted Luka Doncic at number 3. The Dallas Mavericks drafted Trae Young at number 5. A swap began that night, sending Trae Young to the Atlanta Hawks and Luka Doncic to the Dallas Mavericks. In a trade that's possibly one of the most polarizing draft night trades in recent memory, if not history. You could possibly say that it was meant to be, it was destiny, seeing as how Trae Young seems like the perfect fit for a star in a city like Atlanta, aka quote-unquote Black Hollywood. His swag, braggadocious nature, swag and skills on the court seem to fit not only the team culture but the city. Luka Doncic being the next best foreign player to step foot into the NBA and taking over as the star of a franchise whose greatest player is possibly Europe's greatest export ever in Dirk Nowitzki. Literally being drafted and playing his rookie season, Dirk Nowitzki's last season. Figuratively passing the torch. When I say their fates and careers were intertwined from the jump, not only on draft night, but their rookie years. For the first half, not so much. You didn't hear too much about Trae Young the first half. Luka Doncic came out of the gate firing, showing Dallas why they made the right move trading for him on draft night, showing that he is indeed ahead of his time and can clearly lead this team as its next star sooner than expected. Silencing the doubters who said he wouldn't be able to last in the league because of lack of athleticism. Trae Young in Atlanta, heralded out of Oklahoma, one of the best college players we've ever seen, had a slow start adjusting to the NBA, which is expected sometimes for a player of his size. But some of the media and some of the fans seemed to turn on him very quickly. Thought maybe he's a bust. Maybe this game isn't for him. It's just another heralded college player that didn't make it into the NBA, that couldn't stick it out in the NBA. Premature thoughts and opinions on Trae Young's game, which very much proved to be false. Towards the second half of the season, Luka Doncic seemed like runaway MVP. Until in the last-ditch effort, Trae Young emerged as a neck-and-neck competitor for the Rookie of the Year trophy. A lot of people choosing Trae Young as Rookie of the Year over the hot start Luka Doncic. As Luka started the year hot, he seemed to slow down a bit towards the second half of the season. And as Luka slowed down, Trae Young found his groove behind Coach Lloyd Pierce, who gave Trae Young the freedom to do as he pleased within the offense, adjust to his game, adjust to the NBA game, and it worked out perfectly for the Atlanta Hawks. Had Trae Young not been given that freedom, Trae Young may not be the player that we know today. Finishing out the season, Luka Doncic wins the MVP award convincingly. Going into the second season, there's high hopes for both players. Can they lead their teams to the playoffs? Will they improve from their rookie year? Was that just an anomaly? Was that their ceiling? We soon found out that it definitely was not their ceiling. Both players, as I said, careers have been intertwined since draft night. They both made their first All-Star games the following season. Luka Doncic, carrying his team to the playoffs as a 7th seed, putting the league on notice against the 2-seeded Clippers, losing in 6 games, behind a valiant effort from the up-and-coming superstar. Atlanta Hawks did not make the playoffs, but shown they were building a very, very, very nice young core around Trae Young, acquiring rookies like Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter. Cam Reddish, who came from the draft pick acquired in the 2018 draft night trade. Moving on into the 3rd season, expectations were extremely high. Luka and Trae Young have solidified themselves as all-stars in this league. And when you solidify yourself as an all-star in a league, that comes with expectations. And did they ever meet expectations? Putting up another amazing season after a little bit of a slow start for the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic again leads his team to the playoffs as a 5th seed, meeting up again against the Los Angeles Clippers, losing in 7 with a gigantic Jordan-like valiant effort. In the East, Trae Young leads the Atlanta Hawks to the playoff as a 5th seed, defeating the New York Knicks in the first round in 5 games, defeating the Philadelphia 76ers, the number 1 seed in the East, in an upset series in 7 games, and going out to the would-be champion Milwaukee Bucks in a valiant effort in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. All you heard about throughout Trae Young's playoff run was the comparisons to Luka. Every step of the way of these players' careers, they have been compared. They probably will continue to be compared. They both have MVP qualities. Luka Doncic is probably a future MVP. Trae Young is probably a future MVP. Hell, we might see these two in the finals against each other one day. But the main debate that continues to happen is who won the draft night trade. Did Luka Doncic win the draft night trade in the Dallas Mavericks? Did Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks win the draft night trade? Sure, Luka Doncic is a generational talent compared to the likes of Larry Bird and LeBron James. Trae Young is an explosive talent, fit for this era if any player ever was. Seen as maybe the heir to Steph Curry's throne as a 3-point shooter. Both compared to NBA greats. Both have great career paths set out ahead of them. Tons of hardware and trophy, possibly rings in the future. But the debate always remains, who won the draft night trade? Mavericks fans think Luka won. Hawks fans think Trae won. Hell, even some of the media has an opinion on it. I think at the end of the day, we have to stop comparing these players. Let Luka be Luka. When Luka achieves something, he shouldn't be compared to Trae Young. When Trae Young achieves something, he shouldn't be compared to Luka. These two players have a great career ahead of them. And as NBA fans, we should be enjoying this ride. Because the truth is, not only did the Dallas Mavericks and Atlanta Hawks both win the 2018 draft trade, but we did too.